Hey everyone, what's going on? Why y'all acting weird? Hello Gus, hello Creative Name, hello Dio, hello Seth and Griffin, hello Forrest, hello Not So Smart J. Hello me. How are we all doing today? I believe it is Tuesday. And of course we're having audio issues immediately. I'm deciding a good volume here. But I think we're pretty much in a good spot. Hello Master Chefy. And hello Gage. How are we all doing? What's up, Bludgeon? Never do this to us again. We can't handle a stream without our second favorite UK Pokemon man. Who's your second favorite UK Pokemon man? Who's your first favorite UK Pokemon man? I would assume Toby, but who's your second? Mr. Spread, what's the context of this stream? I will let you know. Me? That's the joke? So is the joke that, like, you can't handle a stream and that you actually think I'm from the UK, or that you're saying I'm from the UK to be misinformative? Hello. So, you're probably wondering what in Santa's fancy hell is going on. Why have I created a stream with the title The Final Stream, and the topic is the end, and the melodramatic intro, and whatever the description says again. Well, it's like, this is my last stream unless. Yeah, this is, for all intents and purposes, that's not my pen. Let's say my final stream. Hello, AquaQ. What's good? Trying to figure out a good way to word this. Now, if you're a patron of mine, you already know what the situation is, but if not, you will soon find out. So firstly, what's important is this channel isn't going anywhere. I'm not deleting this channel. It has just been a case of what am I doing? You know? You had a great weekend? You went to a con? Did you dress up? And if so, as what? Or as whom? And of course I'm going to take a vitamin C tablet on stream because I'm a big dickhead. So, two important things first of all. If you are in this live stream, or if you are watching this VOD after the fact, go down into the description and subscribe to the main channel, or join the Discord. If I don't find out why this whole thing is stopping soon, I'm going to walk across the ocean and find out myself. I'm curious as to which ocean you're talking about. What is happening? Stuff is happening. So, you can do either of those two things, because if, for whatever reason, you are just on this channel, I don't know how you've ended up just here, but I do have a main channel. There's also a Discord. Okay. How to put it into words as to what's happening. So, and we're gonna be kind of completely honest here. Going for it's nothing bad. You know. Also, yesterday, I kinda settled on a look that I want for my 2024 avatar. It's gonna be something like this. Yes, I'm flipping the bird, and yes, my drawing glove is the wrong way around, which I only realized right now. Fun bit of dread spread nappage, you know, very good. Very good. Anyway. Here's like the lore, okay? So let's say in 2021. Was it 2021? Okay, no, let's say in 2020. Also, I think they're... Who's Welsh? So I'm just going off, like, guesstimates here. At the end of each of these years, this was kind of like my subscriber count, more or less. I didn't quite hit 150 at the end of 23, so we'll say like 145. I'm half Welsh. Incredible. I'm not even a little bit Welsh. So, you know, kind of 1 year, 2 year, 3 year added on to the end of it. What flavor of European am I? I'm Irish. So don't let any UK talk confuse you. Not that I have anything against the UK, but it is misinformation. So we've had about like 3 years of growing since this time, okay? And back in this era, I think this is like Game Corner music. It's the television station from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Is what that was. Anyway. Try and just hit a good aspect ratio on this. I do need a second monitor. I'm kind of realizing that. And my main channel is, of course, called Dead Bed Spread, where we do a lot of fun shit. I'm currently working on like a long form collab, and we're going to be bringing in some like short form collabs as well, maybe once a week. You can probably already guess for what. but I think it'd be cool. But anyway, back in 2020, I was just streaming kind of randomly. And it was a case that, like, my channel, the video tab for it was like, it was like one like 50-part Nuzlocke series and then like another 50-part Nuzlocke series. And then it was like, oh, there's a fake man review sprinkled in between them. So if you were going down through like the video list, it'd be like, and let's say the red ones here are just like kind of effortless Nuzlocke videos that nobody watched, that I didn't even necessarily put like time and effort into. To then be like, oh, here's a good video, but it's like nobody's gonna find it because it's like buried under so much shit. So that's what prompted me to make Deadbed Instead, which is the second channel, and I was like, oh, I can kind of, if I was to do gameplay again, I could compile it all over there. And also streaming on YouTube was, I don't think it was new at that point, but it wasn't like as big a thing as it is today. Because now, on YouTube, you have like your video tab, and then your shorts tab, and then your live tab. Whereas back in the day, I think everything was just under video. So I'd started live streaming, and I was live streaming like Minecraft, like hardcore Minecraft playthroughs, and like fake man creation, and I think like Overwatch sometimes, and like it was just, and it was like just live streaming for the sake of like being live, instead of like any like, hey, let's work on a series, or let's like tell a story, or let's do anything. So I had made a second channel to kind of clean up the main channel. And in doing that, it seemed like a good idea at the time. But in looking back on it, it's like, why is this necessarily what happened? So it's no doubt that, or there's no doubt in it that I am a PokeTuber. The Dead Bedspread channel is tied to Pokemon completely, okay? And the idea is, or I suppose it was at the time, it was like, oh, Dead Bedspread will be for like long-form Pokemon videos and discussions, and then Deadbed Instead will be for gameplay. But it's kind of like, why would I have two channels dedicated to the same topic, if that makes sense? Because on Deadbed Instead, this channel you're watching now, a few months ago, I think it was this year, maybe it was last year, I just made a random, like, 5-minute video about Resident Evil 4. Because I wanted to talk about it. I didn't care if it got views. It was just, like, me creating something that wasn't like Pokemon. They're just, like, scratched an itch, you know? Because if I wanted to get views, I have my main channel. And I've been realizing, why is this the last stream? I'm talking about it. So we're all chill, yeah. It's nothing bad, like. I am doing a bit of debating. But I realized I have recently been watching a lot of like content creators on YouTube. And part of the issue is, if we like look at kind of the stats between each channel, and I know you can be like, oh, stats, ba-ba-da-ba-da-bab. But to go from a channel where I have 152,000 subscribers to stream on a channel where I have like 600-ish, streams generally bring in like a much lower audience than the amount of subscribers. So like a good stream for me, I might have like 20 people, okay? And usually people like fall off, or they like don't stick around, and it can be very demotivating, you know? And it is a real thing, because like I do get used to kind of the being able to talk to people constantly in the comments of my like main channel. So then to stream over here where it's like the majority of these people don't even know it exists. And one, yeah, that's on me for not really advertising it. But two, it's also like, if you can live stream on the main channel, why am I not doing that? So, it's going to be kind of a bit of a change. Yeah, let's write this in red just to make sure that it's seen. I will be doing main channel streams in the future. I don't know when I'm going to start it. But, this is a big but. This I think I'm going to do for like kind of Nuzlocke and stuff, because I've been really itching to get back into them. Because I started doing Nuzlocke on the channel. The first Pokemon content I ever made was Nuzlocke. And I tested out a randomizer last night. I think it's really, really fun. And then I can like turn that into like kind of long form videos as well, alongside all the other shit I'm doing. And those can kind of be like planned and announced ahead of time, and I can get like a nice layout made and like update my avatar properly and all that jazz. But you might be saying, what about all the kind of design stuff that I do on stream? What about like, hey, if I need an opinion about an avatar or something like that? Well, I do also have a platform, because if I even check my stream analysis here right now, it says I only have 14 viewers, you know? So that's still less than 20. If I need feedback on designs or brainstorming designs, I can stream on Discord, where probably the most passionate of you are already, and generally do jump in voice chat, especially if I'm going to be like, hey, who wants to help me design a thing? Like, who's not, like, okay, obviously people won't show up all the time, but, you know, it's like a much more like, hey, we're huddling down, we're designing shit, what are you designing? I'm designing this, you know, kind of it's the whole, there's a thing in like psychology where like two people work on something together. Two like different things, but they both work at the same time, and it makes them get shit done together. So this channel is for dedicated gameplay as opposed to designs. No, this channel, going forward, won't have anything on it immediately. But Deadbed instead is going to be for absolutely anything that is not Pokemon. So let's say I want to play Minecraft. I'll stream that on this channel. Let's say I want to make a video essay about Ratchet and Clank or The Last of Us or Dead Space or any other franchise. I'll do that on this channel. Anything Pokemon related is going on the main channel. Now, with like a Nuzlocke or whatever, I would not be kind of doing like a big series like randomly like I used to do. It would be like each part is streamed, and then it would be divided into like episodes depending on like, let's say we're playing any game. It'd be like episode 1 would be like, okay, that gets up to the first gym, no matter if it takes an hour or if it takes 5. In the case of Sword and Shield, it might take 5 because that game is fucking long as shit. The tutorial is stupid. So, let me see if I'm missing anything here. I think I kind of broke it down concisely. It just doesn't... There are no other channels, or like the only other channels that have like a secondary channel for like live streams are like Twitch VODs, if that makes sense. So if you look at somebody like Moxie, okay, he live streams on YouTube on his main channel, and then he has a second channel called Moxie2D Live, which is just his Twitch VODs, in case anybody on YouTube wants to watch them. Because it's not just uploading a VOD to his main channel, if that makes sense, because they're all down as videos instead of live streams. Because even if I go to my main channel, and I'll grab a picture of this for you, so don't worry. Dead bed spread. That's me. And my videos are blank. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's a picture. If we look at this, me, that's the worst arrow I've ever seen in my life. Me, okay. A lot of people, a lot of content, videos, shorts, live. If you look in here, I'd say there's like at least 60 plus videos. If you look in shorts, I'd say there's 100 plus. I don't know the exact division where like the 181 are. But if you look in the live streams, there's only one. And it's because it was this whole thing where I was like, oh, I'll only stream on the main channel for like special occasions. So I have streamed on the main channel before, and it wasn't even that daunting. But there was a time, it was quite recently as well, and I think it was in my subconscious, where like Ron came into stream and he was like, why don't you stream on the main channel? And I kind of didn't really have an answer, because I think it was like, oh, I prefer like the small community shit. But I'm like, if I'm gonna be doing like design feedback and stuff, or like community raids, like I've been doing like the shiny hunts and stuff, I'll just do that in Discord. It has channels and you can stream into it. Like, it's a platform that's there and I have it, and there are people in there. And there's a role for people in there. So, what the only change I can see happening really with Discord is like there might be like a new role for like main YouTube live streams, if that makes sense. Because chatty chatters then can be like, hey, I'm in this channel. And I might make a new channel where it's like only I can talk, depending on like the day. Because sometimes I might just want to be like, hey, let's do a stream traditionally where I talk and you type. But other times then I'll be like, yeah, let's hang out and blah, blah, blah. I'll do some other shit. Small chat, more manageable. Yeah, but it's a case where like sometimes the chat is so small that nothing happens. And it's extremely hard to live stream when you're not really getting anything back, if that makes sense. Whereas even if I got like a fraction of 152,000, that's still like 100 people, you know? Like 4 of them are bound to be conversational. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like the kind of potential, I'm not reaching like my streaming potential, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's try and make this a bit more concise. As like a mission statement, I suppose, I guess. Whatever we want to say it is. Nope. Oh yeah, my spacebar is broken, so it randomly does spaces all the time. So all Pokemon content. You are too big. What do I expect to do at larger chats? Well, for larger chats, it's going to be like, it's not going to be for like feedback and stuff. It's going to be gameplay, you know? Horribly worded. I'm not seeing it, but also I haven't been up that long, so what do I know? Why there's a thing in Photoshop where it just like can never decide on the spacing between things. Okay. All Pokemon content will be on Dead Bedspread is the easiest way to say that. Any non Pokemon content will be on Deadbed instead. Streams where you actually need feedback can be done through Discord. Yeah. Feedback related / hangout / community streams will take place on Discord. Larger gameplay, let's say kind of event / reaction streams will take place on the main channel. So like like if a Pokemon Presents comes out, or if like if I'm doing a Nuzlocke, which I will be because I'm really fucking feeling it again. But stuff like and I might do like, hey, sometimes I might do like something like what True Green did, where I'm like, hey, audience, help me design a fake man through like donations or some shit, and like create a monstrosity. Like it's not like set in stone, if that makes sense. But ideally, a Nuzlocke would be all on YouTube, because then all the footage is saved automatically, and then I can download it and edit it. Whereas stuff like and yeah, okay, then I guess you don't get VODs from Discord then. But then it's kind of like, I think that makes it even more casual, where it's just like, oh, we're just hanging out, you know, you don't need to like have it all like recorded or whatever, you know, because it's like, oh, we're just fucking chilling, you know. And there is kind of I think there's an issue where it's like, oh, we need to turn everything into content, you know, and it's like, oh, I need to save all my shiny reactions or whatever. But it's like, if I'm shiny hunting, is a shiny reaction even that like important? Yeah. Like I could still do shiny hunts on stream, you know. Yeah, so I could do like shiny hunting on stream, and then like community raids, I suppose. Just like chilling in Scarlet and Violet kind of things. Because I think if I was to do like a community raid in like an audience of like 100 people, it's like anyone could join it, and there's no way to really like moderate that. So you could keep getting like the same person showing up again and again who's like intentionally bringing a shit Pokemon. Does that make sense? But it's and obviously then there would still be VODs for what I do stream on the main channel. Let's see. On the main channel, these will be advertised ahead of time. So, cause like there is no fucking schedule for my live content, as we all know, which is why it's never like kind of a consistent viewership where people are like, oh hey, you know, so if I was doing a Nuzlocke, I'd be okay once a week on like a Monday at this time, we're gonna go live for a few hours and like bang away at the game. Like I think that's fairly self-explanatory. If anyone has questions, do feel free to ask, just because I may have missed something in the in my thought process. Because I think it's kind of clear in my head, but I don't know if I've exactly laid it out fully. But yeah, it is the thing where like if you look at any other PokeTuber, if you look at like Trugreen7, if you look at Birdkeeper Toby, who doesn't make content anymore, you look at Moxie, I'm sure Johnstone. I don't know if he does it on YouTube. Parody Early, but if they're streaming, it's either on Twitch or it's on the main channel. Any ideas on what game you'll Nuzlocke? It's going to be anything Gen 5 or before, because I want to do a randomizer. But I wouldn't mind maybe attempting Sword again, but I really do not like Sword. I've tried to play it since I was live streaming it like a few years, or like 2 years ago or 1 year ago whenever I did that, and I just do not vibe with that game. I'd like to try a Legends Nuzlocke. Seems really chaotic. But I'm thinking like starting with like Ruby or Fire Red, you know, like really going back to my roots, because I started with Ruby and Fire Red. And I was playing with the randomizer yesterday, and my starter choice was between like Diglett, Starmie, or Diglett, Staryu, and like something else. And I got to like the third route of the game, and I just found a Tyranitar, and I caught it instantly, like a level 3 Tyranitar. So I was like, this definitely has potential, and I was just testing out like how crazy it gets, and even I got to like the Whismur Cave, and it was just full of Suicune. So like, I think it could be really, really fun to do it. I lost Sword and Nuzlocke last month and lost to Leon. I mean, getting to Leon is pretty good. Can you make my fake mon idea? Can you pay me? No, well, probably it's looking unlikely. I need to get a meme. There's a meme for that where it's like, it's not looking likely. Or it's like a magic 8-ball, isn't it? But I need to like just reset up the my Elgato. I need to redo my whole like kind of face avatar thing. Will Andy fit? Yeah, it's from Toy Story 2. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh no, it's Toy Story 1. Why am I thinking it's in Toy Story 2? For some reason I'm thinking of the scene where he like drops him into the trash can, which is insanely haunting. I don't know how that didn't affect me as a kid. But yeah, so I suppose let's do what's next. So redesign stream layout, like properly. Redesigned avatar, which I have been working on, and my profile picture on Discord is a hint. There he is. If I can show you again. There we go. Sleepy lads in space. Very good. Anyway. Redesigned avatar. Many poses. For both stream and videos. Can't remember anything from Toy Story movies. They're very good. Would recommend checking them out. I need to change streaming software. Because there's like two versions of OBS. There's like the OBS I'm using, and then there's Streamlabs. And with Streamlabs, the YouTube chat can show up on screen easily. And that's kind of I want to kind of keep the whole kind of stream, interactive. If you're looking back, you don't need to like look at the chat separately. I want to just kind of like refine it into like one thing, And then with Streamlabs as well, because last time I streamed on the main channel, I did get a donation. If you use Streamlabs as well, the donations can like pop off a message, like an audible thing. So we could have like any classic DBS phrases pop up whenever anybody donates, like pee pee wee wee urine, or even shit like, where is he? It's taking too long. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there's too much shit in here. Where is he? Somebody call the Dingster. Somebody ring the Dingster. I can't speak. Yeah. The Dingster. So yeah, it's just been a thing of like I'll say eventual face cam here. It's not even that I don't have a camera, it's just that like my room isn't like very aesthetic, as a background. It's like you'd see my fucking like open wardrobe and my barren walls and shit, and like the lighting situation isn't great. It's just like this dark creature in the corner, whereas with the avatar, I can even like make a fake room. I can have it be like a fake face cam in a way, which I think could be kind of funny. But I'm thinking like instead of like the 4 poses I used to have, because with this one I did have an angry face, but I have no way to change to it. I think I can still change to it, can I? Nope, I cannot. I want to just like make my streams the best they can be, and I feel like having the like goal of it appealing to like the main channel, because with the small channel it's like, oh yeah, it's just lazy, like it's kind of lazy, a little bit. But with the main channel I'm like, oh, there's like a good like quality goal that I want to kind of strive for in like making a layout and all that. And I think with this channel, it's been like, oh, I've just been streaming like every week randomly, and there's been like a desire to do it, and I've just been doing it without like any kind of consideration as well. Because what's kind of ironic or poetic, I guess, is I had the main channel for about 8 years before it hit 1,000 subs. But I was only making content for that. I was only making Pokemon content for 4 of those. So it was like 4 years, then it passed 100. But then with like the second channel, the one we're on now, it's like we're at 2024 now, and it's at like 600-ish. And it's just been like kind of the same slow growth again. And I'm like, what's really the plan here? If it's not growing, like. Like, yeah, it's a fun thing to do, but it's like I could be also having fun while interacting with the audience that I have made, like that I've created, you know? It's not like the other 151,400 people are like diabolical and only the 600 people here are like my real fans. Like, these guys deserve some fucking a chance to like hang out too, you know? Yeah, it's just been kind of like an epiphany, I guess. I'm trying to figure shit out. No more streams here. For now. I might show up the odd time playing Minecraft, but my PC is having a really weird issue where I just can't re-download Minecraft, which is really fucking silly. But it might even be the case in the future where it's like, oh hey, let's play Minecraft, and I just stream it on the main channel. I don't know. But like, I have a video essay that I wrote back when The Last of Us TV show came out. That was kind of just like a kind of fulfilling thing for me to kind of work through. And it's like, if I ever recorded that, that would go on this channel for sure. Because there's no way that would go on the main channel. Because it's like, you're the Pokemon guy. What are you talking about, Last of Us? Yeah. And it's like, it's a video that I don't even care if it gets views because it's made for me. If that makes sense. And that is the thing I'm doing now, like where I'm just making content for me as opposed to anyone else. Because like I've reached my goal. I hit 1,000 subs. I know I've hit it 152 times. So it's like, I don't necessarily want to like be a tryhard anymore. And it's like, yeah, if the odd sponsorship reaches out, it's like, yeah, I can talk about something for 60 seconds because like I am still making content and it's nice to be paid for it. But I'm not like, this is a video idea that I don't care about. And this year I'm like way more interested in like doing more collabs and shit. One of which I don't know when it'll be out, but I've started working on. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, because what, there's like fucking 8 people here? If even, 10 people? However many. I do not know how the settings work here, because it says 10 for me sometimes, it says 7, and then I check things and it says none, and I'm like, I don't fucking know. For the fake mana day, I am genuinely enjoying it. And I am so glad that I am enjoying it because I haven't like had the kind of desire to do something like that in a hot minute, you know? And we had our first regional variant today. If anybody missed it. Cloudy Driftbloom. Whatever the region ends up being called. Or fucking theming or whatever. There's been loads of good comments left about it. But I've been pacing myself a good bit. The other day I just slept for the whole day. And yesterday I like kind of wrote out like 4 scripts and I recorded 1, and today I'm gonna like record 3. Because as well, I've mentioned it before, I started keto. And when you, not to get too into it, but when you do keto, you kind of go through withdrawal symptoms really hard. Because you're basically giving up sugar, which you have been getting since you were born from like baby food all the way up until your whole life. So you are, as a human being, addicted to sugar. You just don't know it. And if you don't think you're addicted to sugar, try giving it up, and then you'll fucking understand. But I'm past all that now, and I feel really focused and great. I felt really happy last night, and then I slept really good, and it was really nice. What the fuck is I talking about? Okay, so something that I wanted to do for ages, because here's me. Here's my brain. Okay? It's just one brain. Each of these dots is an idea. And only so many ideas can fit in my brain, or stay in my brain, or are capable of being done. The thing I always say is like, there's 1,001 ideas, and I'm just one guy. And one of those ideas that I've had for the past 2 years is to do like a weekly short where I'm like, hey, look at this smaller creator. They're great. Yeah. But I never really knew how to do it. Because it was like, oh, to like consents to it. Because I didn't just want to be like, hey, watch this person's videos. And then like, what if the short like exploded and then they got like 1 million fucking new viewers out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh, that could really like mess with somebody out of nowhere, just from me saying go watch them, instead of kind of like it being like a collaborative effort, or because like I did the collaborations with like Pragmagic, where it wasn't like go watch Brandon, it was just like, this is a fun thing we're doing. So I had the thought, and some might call it sacrilegious, some might be like, you lied to us, dead bedspread. Because I think in the first Fake Man a Day episode, I say, I am designing a fake man every day for 2024. I think 1 day a week. And I already have like at least 5 people who've said yes. 1 fake man will be made by a guest. So, a collab day, yes. I'm currently thinking collab with the Cruise Day Tuesday is the best one. We also had like Friend Day Friday or Friends Day Wednesday, but I think collab with the Cruise Day Tuesday is the best one at the moment. But just being like, because one, it's like, yes, I'm not delusional. 366 fake man is a lot. But if I'm correct, there's like 50 something days and weeks in a year. So I'm like, oh, dead bedspread, instead of making, you're still making 300 plus fake man, you fucking liar. You know, it's like, is anybody going to be sad about this? You could make a whole new, you could, what's 366 divided by 72? Because if we go by Kalos rules, I could make 5 Pokedexes with the the number of fake man throughout the year. Tony, what did you miss? Well, what do you think you missed? Just out of interest, with the stream name. I'm honestly curious, based on how the stream looks versus what I'm talking about in it. But basically, it would be the same thing. It would be Tuesday, the fucking, well, today's Tuesday. It'd be Tuesday, like the 23rd of January. And guest would be like, hey, this is National whatever day. I made this because of this. But it would still be like a short uploaded on my channel. The art would still go on my Instagram in the format that the rest of them are. Obviously, the guest is allowed to upload their own art in their own format, and they do get mentioned that it is their art and with a big thank you and all that jazz. And obviously, they are aware of this when they agree to do it. But I think it's like a fun way to give other people like a spotlight where it's like this one series and like also keep it fresh. Because even like with this week's shorts, you can already tell like the background has changed. Because they are going to adapt as I go forward. There's no doubt about it. Because I always change my content. Because even like seven in, I was like, wait a minute, I need to change something about these. And it's like, oh, the background can be like a different thing and like be the colors of the types, and like then it kind of differentiates them going forward. I think I missed some stuff about Fake Man a Day and something about a collab. Does the title of the stream not concern you at all? Or are we just going with that? Are the Fake Man review shorts going to continue, or is that just for the end of last year? I might do that in the Discord. I'm undecided with that. I might do it in the Discord, or I might do it as like a Patreon thing. But that was mainly just for the end of last year. And it was said that it was just for the end of last year in the initial post as well. So I did feel bad about it initially, but also I was like, I just ran out of time to do them. Because like Christmas came up and I was finishing up Fate Man. Is the stream called the final stream? Tony, this is the final live stream on Deadbed Instead forever. It's right there on like Cruise Day Tuesday. And then obviously at the end of each of those shorts, it's like, check them out, you know? It is kind of more difficult with shorts to get people to go to other channels, just because shorts, links in shorts are like dog shit. They don't work. So I just need to like post up on the screen like a bajillion times. It's like Rioma art, Rioma art, Rioma art. Go check out Rioma art, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Also, and this is kind of not important at all. There's me. There's Dreadspread, who's like missing a lot of his colors because I was sleeping on him. Or them, rather. The colors of my new avatar, which are just the colors of my avatar in general, and Dreadspread just don't match. So I was like, what if Dreadspread just got like a slight color up, like, change? And then if you want like a lore reason, it's like maybe this is shiny, maybe the one that we've been seeing the whole time is shiny. Dreadspread's been redesigned in the past with no explanation, so I don't think it's like too much of a hassle. Yeah, that's like stream starting soon. Or BRB. Just like a gif of this. Some of my cozy lazy era. Get out here, Spyro. Monkey. Please do check out... Yes, please do check out Rioma art. He's right there. The gamer. Remember the original look? Yeah. The original look isn't even like a fucking Pokemon. It's just like a shape. It's just a bed. A broken bed. Whereas now they're like merchable. Hello, hello. Hey, Missy, what is going on? Gotta break my neck. Final Livestream? Yes, indeed. Oh, don't fucking talk about Mona the Vampire. I can't even remember Mona the Vampire. Except she had dumb hair. And it was like the art style of like... It shared an art style with something. Mona the Vampire. Oh, like, yuck. Horrid. Is it Horrid Henry that it looks like? Okay, so to explain to anybody who's just showing up, this is like logo shit. I'm thinking Dreadspread's face. Okay, so this is the thing, okay? To go off tangent for a little bit. Also, here's like Detective in a Blizzard. Hang on, can I... Every pee-pee time ain't a poo-poo time. That's nice, like trying to figure out the aesthetic. There he is. Whoa. Crazy. Okay, so here's the Rizzler, which it's just not me, you know? It was a good like thought experiment. But I realized the issue was I was so like obsessed. There was like I was like, oh, I need to take off the glasses and I need like the face of my avatar to match the logo or whatever and all this other shit. But I was like, I already have an avatar with no glasses. He also has no face. It's this guy. He's there. I have him. And he's showing up again, so like I can keep the glasses. So now this new avatar is just like the current one, but like slightly, because I really like my current avatar. Exact same fucking clothing as the Rizzler, you know. But yeah. And Sleepy Deepy. And then I'm like, I have this fucking mascot creature. Make the logo Dreadspread's face. Dreadspread dead bedspread. Bobbity boobity. We just need to figure out what that is. But that's like way down the line. I don't really care about the logo being updated that much. I do care about it, but just not like an incredible amount. Anyway, for people who've just shown up and they're like, why the fuck is this called the Final Livestream? Yeah, we can kind of go through it as it happened. Oh, are we having a Fig Newton issue? Is this a Fig Newton? We haven't had a Fig Newton in so long. This is crazy. Now, obviously, this is also the other issue before I get streaming on the main channel. If I'm streaming to an audience of like 150,000 people potentially, I don't want the fucking internet being shitty. Yeah, we are struggling for some reason. I'm Fig Newtoning. Fig Newton. Fig Newton. Oh yeah, my connection is very slow for no reason. Hopefully that'll sort itself out soon enough. Generally this time of day it's pretty good, so I don't know why this is happening. But anyway, I feel like this kind of distracts me a little bit, so I'll keep talking about this. And if you have no idea what I said, the VOD is still there anyway, and it's all at the beginning, so we can fucking go through it. But yes, this is the final stream of Dead. So if you want to like keep up with me, and for some reason you're not, either subscribe or join the Discord, or do both. There are links to both in the description. It was back in 2020 that I created the channel, because I was creating lots of random bollocks in the live stream. Because it was like less than 1,000 subs, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I was like making Minecraft shit, and I was making Nuzlocke, and I was like doing art, and I was like fucking playing Overwatch and lots of weird shit. So made a whole separate channel to do other shit. Okay, it says there's no data. Oh. Fig Newton finally got you. Oh no. I need to bring Fig Newton back up. Fig Newton, please. Now it's actually just saying no data. Oh my god. But yeah, you can see why I want to like figure shit out before I move this to the main channel. Because I don't want to be like, hey guys, let's fucking do a live stream, and then the fucking thing melts, you know? Especially if I want to save the footage for something else. Is this even watchable? Because this is like deplorably bad right now. Newton the highest fig. Speaking of Fig Newton. What day is Fig Newton? There's Fig Newton. Come on, buddy. Save the stream. I am Fig Newton. Come on. You're so good. You're so good to us, Fig Newton. Save the stream. Am I even audible? I wonder if the stream is just gonna die. I don't think it's ever been this consistently bad for... It is the Fig Apocalypse. Don't make my final live stream go out. Fucking... just by the stream shutting off. Come on. Come on. Fig Newton. What the hell is causing this? We're normally so good. Anyway. Basically any streams in the future will either be on the main channel or they will be in the Discord, in the voice chats. Just because those are both platforms that I fucking have, and it's like, why am I putting all my effort into like the 600? It's not even all my effort, but it's like, why am I bothering with the 600 fucking subscriber side channel when it's like I could just be like these 600 subscribers are all within these 152. Like they'll be showing up anyway, you know. Or they're all in the Discord probably. The Discord doesn't. It's nearly 600 people from what I know. But it's just a thing with the main channel where it's like, oh, there's videos, there's shorts, and there's a live tab. But there's nothing on the live tab. It's like, am I a fucking content creator? Who knows? Can the fucking internet cop the fuck on? What am I paying for? You're gonna make me commit a crime. Okay. Stream needs a lot of fig Newton. Why did this happen? It's like Destiny almost. Type anything but Fig Newton if you can even hear me. Because I don't even know if you can hear me anymore. I could be talking to nothing. There could just be an incomprehensible mess of like... whatever. It actually worked. I mean, it's saying that I'm not... It says it's not... It's still, like, not great for me, so... But just why did this happen? There's literally no precedent for it. Are we... I have no idea. I need you guys to say, if you guys can hear me, right? Charles Darwin. It's stopping and then it's okay for a bit. It's all good on your end. Okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so the going forward, all Pokemon content will be on the Dead Bedsford channel. Any non-Pokemon content will be on this channel. Feedback related Hangout community streams will take place on Discord. There'll be no more VODs for that sort of content, but you know, whatever. Larger gameplay events, reactions, shiny hunting streams will take place on the main channel. These will all be advertised ahead of time. So I'll say, hey guys, on Monday at this time, we are going to live stream for a few hours. Be there or be oddly misshapen. So what I have to do next is redesign this whole stream layout. Redesign my avatar with all the poses, all new like intro screens, get the new software to make it all flow way better. And there will be no more streams on this channel for now. So please make sure that you are either subbed to the main channel or join the Discord, because then you'll be able to keep track of both. And on the Discord, there will be a new role where you will be pinged for main channel streams, because chatty chatters will be changed, I think. Or I'll keep chatty chatters the same and make like a new Discord call role, if that makes sense. But yeah, my eyes have gotten really tired. I need pictures of Fig Newton. I'm still waiting for y'all to say Charles Darwin, so why is this so bad? Okay, it says it's green, it says it's green, it says it's green. Are we green? Nope, we're not green. Why the fuck did it tell me it was green? Now my eyes are really heavy. It's like, is this caused by the stream being delayed? Does the stream being delayed just like ruin? Does it just make me lethargic when the stream isn't Who's so bugging my before I said Charles Darwin? Oh, so you guys are only saying Charles Darwin now. I said that like a full 5 minutes ago. Interesting. Oh, and Little Man returns updated. Because here's the thing. Can I get a fucking good layout on what I'm talking about? And I didn't reference original Little Man when I did this. Or Small Man, or whatever you want to call him. Yeah, okay, I definitely didn't, because there's a lot of differences. But, like... these are not the same thing anymore. Yeah. This maybe worked barely up until now. But it's like, if I'm doing Small Man, he needs to change. Yeah. And I know that that's gonna... Is it excellent connection? Is it excellent connection? Is it excellent connection? Are we fucking back? Are we back, everybody? Are we back? Did we fig the Newton? I think we're back. Okay. That was awful. So I'm thinking we do like a bit of a... I'm wondering if I can even like trace over it to like get like a more accurate small guy. Let's like base it off of first. Charles Darwin. Okay, and if you are watching, just make sure you hit the live button in the progress bar, just to make sure you are up to speed again. 'Cause that was some of the worst fucking connection we've ever had. Which honestly isn't fair. You know, it's you experienced a jump cut. It's just not, it's not fair, you know? It's the year 2024. You're telling me we still have bad internet? Am I above this or am I on it? I'm on it. Am I... This doesn't look... This looks like something is over it. Something is over it. I'm under it. There we go. ISPs do be ISPing. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, and also the hat is back. Wild shit. But now the gloves are gone. So we're always changing up style. It's the marine tube, isn't it? Think that when I made Small Man, I did not have facial hair. That's how old this jabroni is. Evening, I hope your evening's gone better than mine. Well, my evening hasn't happened yet. But I hope so too. I hope nothing too hard happened. Do we give little guy a mustache? I don't know. So otherwise then it's a soul patch and it's weird. Because this avatar is going to have a mustache. Full facial hair. TV just died in itself. What is Genie Circle? Did the TV die or did the Switch die? Because if the TV died, you can just take the Switch out, no? No, I mean, you're still down a TV, but... I need to skip Castelia City. Because now I'm like... Here we go. Now I'm like, I've listened to the whole song and it's going to repeat like 4 times. I find the Castelia City song to be very exhausting. Are we just in like black and white zone forever? Okay, the connection is good now again. Oh, and you can say that my arms are in the... You can say that my arms are hidden in here now. You just don't see them. You just see like the patterns on the sleeves. Why didn't I ever think of just tracing over small men? Okay, I don't know about the stash. But I'm sure I will figure something out. But yeah, the rest of the stream is just going to be kind of like chilling, I guess. If you have any questions about anything, you know, feel free to ask. But it was just a thing I wanted to kind of, you know, get out there and say, hey, this is what's happening. Because I'm generally the kind of guy, like, once I get a thought, it's like, it's going to bother me unless I, like, get it out there. I think it was, like, 2 days ago or yesterday that the thought kind of hit me. I was just like, fuck it. Let's go. Is this behind or not? Sometimes these brush settings really get on my nerves. I've been very tempted to make a video which is just like dead bedspread lore explained in 10 minutes or less or whatever. And it's like, did you know that I used to make a series called this? Did you know that the fucking Photoshop just stuck me on the eraser tool for 2 minutes? Even though I'm pushing B to get off of it? Are we good? Thank you. But I'm like, I don't know if... It's not even that the video would do well, but it's like, would I enjoy making it? Because I did have the idea for a video like that a while back where I was like, how good was Dead Bedspread actually? Or how, like, competitive... What is it? How, like, competitively viable was Dead Bedspread actually? Or whatever those, like, competitive breakdown videos are. And that's kind of why I want to live stream on the main channel as well. Because I feel like my content gets so inconsistent. That I feel like if I live stream, it's like, oh, my audience actually understands... Or, like, has a chance to interact with me. and maybe fucking understands half the fucking shit I'm talking about. Because I low-key like retired Dreadspread last year. So I just wanted to like try doing stuff without them. But I got so many comments being like, where the fuck is Dreadspread? And I was like, I did not think that there was that much love for them. So this year now I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna lean into it. Dreadspread real. Dreadspread merch. I think Dreadspread would make a fucking great plushie. I can't even lie about that. Like just sitting down. I don't so much the evil bin. Like they sit. Yeah. When's the Dreadspread movie? Well, based on the reception of Five Nights at Freddy's, I think we actually have a chance. Oh, this song is a fucking jam and a half. I haven't listened to it in so long. Here's the thing about Pokemon. Even a bad Pokemon game. Or like, no Pokemon game has had like bad music. Now there might be like a bad track or two in some of the games, but I think every game has like at least one bad track, but overall the music is like, whoa. Howdy gamers, it's me, Small Man. I think I can do like the hint of one without being outlined. Favorite Pokemon track of all time? That is too much of a question. Music's normally a different team. Well, yeah. I wouldn't expect the programmers to be musicians. Oh, Dreadspread is absolutely like the I'm going to pull a prank, and then he like kills everyone, and he's like, whoopsie. I fuck with this actually. Just stepping back and looking at this. This is good. I don't know why I'm so tired all of a sudden. I've been up since 3 AM. That's why I'm fucking tired. Yes. Dreadspread is it's just a prank, bro. I don't think they're that bad. Least favorite Pokemon OST. Castelia City isn't my least favorite, but it's definitely one that I'm like, this is grading. The Festival Plaza is one that I don't have great connotations with, just from the top of my head. Lugia's battle theme, I think, is not great. The legendary horses, the legendary Galar horses theme is kind of ass. The Galar battle, the general Galar battle music is not great, in my opinion. Hello, instead, dead bed. Hello, what's this? This is the final stream. It is as it says. Also, me. Crazy. Oh, and I forgot to say, Annie, the first Nuzlocke I do on the main channel will also be an art lock. So after every Pokemon we catch, we draw it. And if they die, we draw that too. So I think it'd be cool. I didn't like the gen. I can't see what gen it is. The fuck? The UI for this is such ass. I didn't like the Gen 8 gym leader theme. I like it until all the 10-year-olds start fucking chanting. So is this the final stream? Because it is. From now on, there will be no more streams on Deadbed instead. If I need feedback and doing design advice and all that good shit, I will simply hop on a call on the Discord server, or I'll make like a new stream channel in there where only I can talk and you can type if I don't really feel like conversing, because sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just want to do it like this, where I just talk and you guys type. But sometimes I'll be like, hey guys, let's shoot the shit, you know? It's a wild world, we can do whatever we want. But going forward, if I do any like big Pokemon related streams, like gameplay or like reacting to like a new trailer or something, I will do that on the main channel, because wherever the fuck this is, the main channel has a lot of subscribers, a lot of videos. It has a videos tab, a shorts tab, and a live tab. But the live tab just doesn't get fucking used. And I made Deadbed instead 4 years ago. For reasons that are no longer an issue. So, yar. Will this be considered a dead end? In a way. What do you do when you reach a dead end? You turn around and you fucking press on. You know? Like streams would feel the Discord is a better option. Yeah, it's like... It's basically like I'm not taking full advantage of kind of of my potential, if that makes sense. Got it late. Why is this last stream? I just said so. So I'm going to wait maybe like 5 minutes before I say it again. I just want to move streams onto the main channel and or Discord. This channel is kind of like a weird... You'd never really see any YouTubers who just have like, oh, this is my second channel for live streaming. It's like they usually just stream on the channel or in their Discord servers or on Twitch. A second channel for live streaming is like, what the fuck is this? So this channel going forward is just going to be like, hi, this is the non-Pokemon Deadbed spread. So I might talk about Ratchet and Clank, because that's been on my mind recently. Or Last of Us, because I think Season 2 is on its way, and I have a lot of opinions about Season 1. And other such shit. Maybe some Monster Hunter videos. Who knows? Crazy. I feel like Monster Hunter could maybe make its way onto the main channel, just because I feel like there's a lot of similarities between Monster Hunter and Pokemon. Not on the surface, but when you delve into it, you're like, oh yeah, I can see this. Thoughts on pineapple and pizza? It's like, it's fine, yeah. In Sweden, they have bananas on pizza, so like, I feel like pineapple is nothing. 2024 DBS hasn't even done. It's already my favorite. We'd love to see it. The only thing I don't know about 2024 DBS is the feet. In that, like, do I wear shoes? Do I wear socks? Do I give him shoes? I have. It's called a Hawaiian. And honestly, it's pretty good if you like pineapple. Doing bananas now too. Oh yeah, no, the Swedes are crazy. They'll do anything. Just kept being says it. be fair, look, it's my own. I'm allowed to talk about my own feet without being sus. I don't look down and I'm like, ruh-roh, my feetsies. Whoops. Whoops. TBS wiki feet. Well, no. I'm not gonna Google it. No. Because I'm like, what if? But it's impossible because they would have to be like me in real life, and I'm like, I don't even think I've shown like my arms. Said no. I join the stream and hear the Swedes are crazy, and then talk about feet, and then yeah, well, it's about it's quite right. Ruh-roh, my feetsies. Is that gonna be our quote of the year? Yep. The more I look at this little man, the more I like it. So I feel like that's a really good step. This fucking avatar I'm using on stream, like with the big fucking circle head. Yeah, I'll tell you actually where that came from. I don't even know if I have any of the. Let me see if I can find the original file that's from. Okay, I'm going to hide Photoshop just for a second. So obviously we don't want spoilers or anything. If I can even find Photoshop. There we go. Have fun with your blank backgrounds. It's not here. Lost Dead Bedspread Media, basically. Trying to find all the... Okay. Photoshop, where are you? The avatar... the avatar. Comes from a video that I recorded back in 2022 with my sister. Where I basically showed her Pokemon and she had to guess the names. Which I just never ended up editing. So that is just a completely lost to time piece of media. Because it was like, oh, Scarlet and Violet just came out. Name these fucking new Scarlet and Violet Pokemon. So it was really like tied to like the end of 2022. And I just never fucking made it, so. Whoops. Let me see DBS. I don't think Dreadbit. I think Dragon Ball Super. Well, fucking, you wrote it. Do it again in the future. I'd love to see that kind of video. Yeah, like, I think it was just I recorded it. There wasn't like a lot of like thought into like formatting it or like it was like a lot as well. I think like I made her name like 50 things and I was like, oh, this is too much. But she also lives in Canada, so it is definitely possible to do. I think I'd love to do something like with my mom. Just be like, name this rat, and she'd be like, I don't know what this is. Yeah. Or it'd be like, what's this called? And they'd be like, Pikachu. To everything, you know? Because my parents are boomers. What am I doing here? With Jerry. Let me get in a picture of Dread Spread real quick. Actually, he's I keep saying he. He's not a he, he's a they. I've been through this so many times. Where are they? Woo! Okay. There them is. And we're gonna put you there, and I want to... I just want to change up Dread's colors real quick. Just want to see how this looks. It's like, yeah, I know I could isolate the colors with like a tool or whatever, but I just want to do it this way. Real quick, because I honestly don't think it would look that bad. But also, if the because it's, I think it's just really the navy with the gray. Because if they're like my partner Pokemon, that's like if they're navy and I'm wearing gray or black, that's really like not pleasant to look at. Like we could also replace the beige with gray, I think. Of course, this is me just filling in like an like this is from 2022. This art. If you flip this Dread Spread, it is bad. I'll say that straight up. I get too attached to feed just the cat. You should flip it. I will. Don't worry. I've gotten really good at like flipping my art. Like that's not even that jarring. I don't feel like, you know? Like I'll play around with it a bit, but I'm like, you could also like do like the hair color, I think. And have it not be super jarring. Like I'll mess around with a few palettes, but like I want the colors of me and Dread Spread to match. Because then on like the hoodie there's like the silver pattern. So it's like if the silver there matches the silver here. And like the red of me matches the red of their eyes. Gray's a really hard color. Yeah, I usually do like a... you guys can't see the pop-up window, but there's usually like a little bit of like blue in there. What's the first thing you say to a child during Christmas? I don't know. Okay, Dread Spread, let's flip you. This one actually isn't that bad. There is one of them when you flip it and it's like, Jesus. No, this is pretty good in terms of like tone, I think, or value, I think. So I have the black and white set to like a way where you can kind of tell. So you can see like this is different to this. The red and the brown are kind of the same, but they are separated, so it's not a big issue. And then these two are very different, so I think this works. This might be what Dread Spread looks like going forward color-wise. But generally, I think their design is staying the same. Let me grab the 2022, 2021 Dread redesign, because that was like a big step in the right direction, but it still wasn't there, if that makes sense. Where are you? You are in a folder called fake monsters, and then another folder called Spook. Oh, oh my. Okay, let's let's just go through the. This stream is no it has no plot, yeah, and I'm okay with that. I am fully okay with that. Sometimes you just need to fucking hang out, tell the world that you're, you know, quitting YouTube. I'm not quitting YouTube. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think it's this one. If you flip it, is not great. I think it's the eyes on these go nuts when they're flipped. Yeah, like this is off. Something is off about this. Like it's close, you know? But this one is just. I was cooking in 2022 when I redesigned them for what is supposedly the last time. So I think the only thing I would change about Dread now is like maybe the type. But I feel like it's I feel like Ghost Fairy still makes sense. Beige one looks like a dirty blanket. Yes, even now, like the silver and like black looks like kind of like luxury bed sheets almost. But why did I line them up? Of course, to get the rest of them. I just need to find the middle one. I know it was an October prompt. Wherever that might be. I have an October folder. Is it dream was the... Oh, it was death was the prompt. Because then this, it's like... What is it? And then if we go back to the original. And I think this is why it's important to never be like... This is... And I know I just said I probably won't redesign him again. But, I'm not against it. I just can't see myself doing it, if that makes sense. Like, I think I've gotten them to a point that I'm really happy with. Because if they were still this... What is that original one? Yeah? I can tell you what it is. It's not good. And also, I've just realized that the original one is grey. So honestly, I don't even feel too bad anymore about bringing them back to grey. I think maybe the brown I could change. But, the OG is incomprehensible. I don't know what it is. Because, like, it has... But see, it's always kept the same elements where, like, it has, like, a face, and then the body is also, like, the mouth. But with this, it's, like... It's just, like, a mouth shape in a bed, and then, like, the pillow also looks like a mouth, and... I don't know what this is. This isn't a character. And then this one just has like a random floating jaw, and I was proud of it for like 2 seconds. This fucking picture keeps popping up. Speaking of content and my bajillion ideas, I do want to do like a at some stage like a dread spread, or let's say like every form of dread spread. So like what if dread spread was had a mega, or what if dread spread was had a Gigantamax, or what if dread spread had a regional variant, or what if dread spread had a convergent variant, or what if dread spread was a paradox Pokemon, or what if dread spread had a Terra Crown. I think that could be fun. And also they are going to be the new logo at some point in the future. Oh, it's a UB as well. What if they are already? Are you forgetting how many forms things can have? Exactly. And something I want to do as well for the main channel, because there are memberships there, but I'm like, it's not really appealing at the moment, is I want to make like really like standy outy like badges. Where it's like, here's Pillow. And then if you're like a member for like over a month, it's like, oh, you're a duvet. Or like, oh, you're dread spread or some shit. Yeah. I don't know. They're my mascot. I need to fucking do shit with them, you know? Rapashi and Dreadspread. I don't know if Dreadspread is from Rapash or not. I feel like they're Airna, if anything. Because, yeah, I made them in the midst of, like, all the Airna stuff. And Dreadspread was literally created because someone on DeviantArt was like, hey, you should turn your username into a fake one. And I was like, okay. That's refreshing. Exact. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. It flips backwards. Wowie. Yeah, there's definitely room for like a convergent kind of Hercules beetle kind of scenario here. Were you going to change its type at one point? No, I was just saying earlier, if I was to change anything going forward, it might be its type. Because I can't really see myself changing their design at any point. Let's go 2 of the reds. I just want to change Joltik. Hell yeah, dude. That one's kind of hard to see, isn't it? It's very similar. Shocking. Ha 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 ha. Be careful it doesn't flee the battle. You gotta tell me what type it is, because it's gonna bug me. Ha 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 ha. Why they Ghost Fairy anyway? Because beds are soft. Why is Mimikyu Ghost Fairy actually? It's like a fucking weird, like, because I was thinking like Dark Fairy might work if I was to change the type. Because it was never, even going back to like the original lore, which I'm gonna look up right now, just to prove my point. It's a sprite, yeah. So like they are shaped like the species is shaped like bedware, but it is not a possessed bed. Which is kind of a and it's like, it's not a thing that I blame people for thinking, because like, you know, it's a ghost-shaped bed. Generally, ghost is like possession and shit. But I think it's ghost because it like has ties to the fucking underworld and shit. It's interesting. Doesn't mimic you kill people? Ah, DeviantArt, you cesspool of vitriol and gout. I don't regret being on DeviantArt as much as I talk shit about it. And in the future, I think it's the best, like, if I was to post like Dex pages and shit, I would probably use DeviantArt because it's the best one. Instagram there's a lot of shit with Instagram. Yeah, so even in the first ever entry for Pillow, it's a Pokemon that looks like a pillow and 2 cushions. Pillow has a ravenous appetite. Yeah, so it is, even from the very beginning, it has never been a case that they are just possessed, possessed like beds and bed linen and all that jazz. It's also jazz with Pikachu. How am I going to stream for 2 hours? I think I need to take a nap. I can feel my energy levels. And again, I'm like, why am I tired? And it's like, yeah, I've been up since 3 a.m. So maybe I should just fucking wait it out, I guess, but I don't know. You need to go to bed, haha. Do I need this to be me right now? Yeah, I think being in socks is fine, because it's kind of just how I am normally, like. Honk shoe. God, can I stop yawning, please? Could I stop? Go to dead. What if dead bedspread and dread spreads spun rapidly? Whoa. Whoa. What if I crunched my avatar? Let me find him. Where are you? What if we crunched you? Oh my god, he's huge. There's barely any difference. Okay, hang on. What if I make him big and then make him tiny? I'm gonna leave now. Bye. Goodbye, Pix. See you never again. I think the only Poketube with a mascot bigger than them? Does any other Poketuber have like a fake man mascot though? I know Loxton has like I guess yeah, I mean JTV is Mighty, and then Loxton has Snugoi, who I despise. There's Fig Newton. Again. You're just tall now? I've always been tall. Not a fan? It's not that I'm not a fan, it's just like... It was like, oh, here's Pokemon Neo gets us, and here's this Pokemon that you are going to like. You know? Because with like Tofrog, it was like, it was revealed, and then like there was such a huge response from that episode that he was like, oh, there's actually like an audience here. Whereas with Snagoi, it was like, here it is, and you like this, right? Yeah. Which is kind of not my favorite way to do things. It'd be like if I introduced the original Dread spread and I was like, there's merch of this, and it's like, but it's like now I've refined it like 4 times. It's like now I'm comfortable making merch of it, you know? Yeah, I think the one that struck me the wrong way the most was M&J TV with Mighty. Because it was literally like a video, and it's like, this is my new mascot, and there's merch and everything. It's like, you didn't even fucking give us a chance to want to like it. But now it's like a thing where it's just like, okay, it's doing well, but kind of the... Because even if I created a character with the intention of it being merch, I would like release a video with it and just like let it kind of brew and stuff. And then like, I'd be like, oh, here's merch of it, you know? Because yeah, you can create something with the intention of it's like, oh, this is going to be my new merch fucking mon or whatever. But for its introduction to also be like, here's thing, and you can buy it, is very, like, it doesn't rub me quite the right way. So. Maybe I'll hate the merch one. I can't think of any that people have, like, outright hated. I'm sure it's happened, I just can't think of... I can't think of anything at the moment. I'm sure there's been something where someone has just been like, this is the best thing ever and you're gonna love it, and everybody's like, this is really shit. No, I don't know. What layer is this on? Okay. So the posing of this might be a bit different, because I think we want to do this guy like, hey, my legs are off screen again. Yeah. Instead of just being floating in the middle of the screen. Besides the what's the incident? Cause I'm thinking of one thing, and I don't know if that's I don't know if this is it's the incident. Oh. Now, if you're quoting what I think you're quoting, you can't fucking quote the incident. You don't know what it is. But I do think like this is an opportunity to get really fresh with the avatar as well. Because if I'm also doing like my legs are off the screen thing, I can then double my avatar as like my streaming avatar. I need to figure out how Fruipy does what he does. I think that's a thing that actually tracks his face instead of him animating it. But it wouldn't surprise me if he just animates it like completely, because that guy has so much talent. It's insane. But I do want to get this avatar really like expressive and crazy again. I think he definitely uses that VTuber software. Whatever it is. Fruipy is awesome. Sometimes I forget how many people I've collabed with. Imposter syndrome is crazy. And I am also thinking of wherever this is. Ep 2 of fan redesign. I am thinking about. So there's a light bulb there. Because it's a thing where it's like, oh, the first one underperformed and it really like shot my confidence. But then I'm like, I really liked making it, so why wouldn't I make another one? But it's just like a question of what like genre of Pokemon do I do? Because with starters, it's like, okay, we kind of stretched the rules to include a fourth. But now it's like, oh, if we do a Pika clone, it's like, can we do... You can't really do 4 Pika clones, yeah. Unless you can, you know. I don't know the rules. I don't know. I don't want to like promise anything yet, but oh god. Do you want now episode 2 of the 4 artists redesign fan made fake man? Or whatever we call it. Did I just quit out of the fucking live stream? Reopen tab. Loading tab. Is it all good still? Okay, yes it is. I just need to paste in something here real quick. I thought about it last night. Nobody pay attention to that. You're not going to see a Delibird in like a week. Yeah. And then obviously at the end of each month there will be like a artisans or like 31 fake man for January. That's the weirdest J I've ever written, and this one isn't much better. You know, 39, 29, or 31, 29, 31, 30, you know, just kind of like one at the end of each month. I don't know an exact date that those will come out, but I've said to myself, like, on the 15th, on the 15th of each month, I'll start, like, putting those together. Because then that gives me, like, kind of a week and a half, or, like, 2 weeks and a half break. Or just over 2 weeks break between each one. To like work on other shit. Got Noble, Alpha, and Totemons for forms. I mean, Noble. What's a Noble? Is that also is that in Legends as well, where it's just like the gold guys? Because none of those like change kind of physical attributes, yeah. And it's like, yeah, you can say that terrestrialization technically doesn't either, but it does make them made out of crystal, and it also gives them a big hat. Because I could do like a terrestrial thing where it's like the way Ogrepon works. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot. I had drawn like a dread spread where the Terra Crown... if I draw him here real quick. Ugh. Big fucking leggies on him. Their Terror Crown would be my logo. Hilarious. Yeah, that's just nobles are like, oh, it's easy. They're just gold. Yeah. Let me do like, let me write down like DBS lore dump, I guess. Because I've done like an out of context video, but I'm like, for somebody new coming in, it's like, could I do something? Or it's like, this is kind of everything you need to know, but also you don't need to know anything really. I don't know, this is kind of like a concept just floating around in my brain that I don't really know what it means at the moment. But I'm like, maybe there's potential there for something. I am getting really fucking tired though. Which is unfortunate. But I have been awake for like 10 hours. Which is unfortunate, and I have a bunch of recording to do today as well, so like I feel like I should take a nap and kind of get ready for that. These are all the jokes you won't get. Yeah, it's just like kind of, I don't know how to explain it. But it's like if Dreadspread just shows up in a video, it's like, what is that? You know? Something I really want to avoid doing is like, I thought you said this video was about Ting, and then it's like, oh no, it's my evil sidekick or whatever. Dreadspread, you know, like I don't want it to like interrupt the video, because that's like a massive thing. Also the stream is Fig Newtoning again, so I feel like this is a good place to leave it. And besides, if Dreadspread then is the logo, and if my avatar is like really associated with them, and if they're a large part of the branding, people will just get that they are part of the channel, you know? Like they'll be in the cart, they'll be in like the intro, they'll be in all sorts of shit. I've been thinking about just like incorporating them in and around the logo as well. So the Illuma phenomenon from Snap, I have literally no idea what that is. Anyway. Yeah, the stream is starting to die again. I'm going to leave it there, guys. The next time you see me on stream, it'll probably be entirely different, much larger scale, better internet, hopefully. Different content on the main channel. But if I do need help and shit, I will be streaming in the Discord. For which I will likely make another role react, just because the chatty chatter reaction was specifically for YouTube live streams. So I don't want to be like, hey everybody, this is now for this. So I'll probably make a new one that's like Froxen phone or some shit. We'll figure it out as we go on. I need a nap. As is pretty typical by this. It's almost like my avatar reflects me in real life now. Yeah. Can't see what the future brings to your live streams. Just make sure everybody's in the Discord and everybody's on the main channel, and you won't miss a thing I ever say or do. My Twitter as well is fucking great, so maybe it's not great because it's on Twitter, but you know what I mean. I post some bangers from time to time. Anyhow, I have been DBS, streaming on Deadbed Instead for the last time. For the near future, anyway. And I wish you guys all the best.